Before I begin, I want to give a quick shout out to the channel Soundscape. It is part of the Scape Empire. It is a passion project that Rose and I have been working on for those who have trouble falling asleep at night. Basically just rain sounds in the anime style. I'm going to leave a link to the channel in the description below in the top comment. Brand new video drops tonight on a more spooky Halloween rain sound aesthetic, so make sure you go ahead and check out that channel. Support your girl Rosescape. The Dragon Ball Super manga drops in a few days, and I honestly just wanted to talk about this before the full chapter came out, mainly because the main issue that I have with the chapter so far from the spoilers, it is something that I want to get your responses to. I want to get your thoughts and the way that you guys see this situation playing out. I want to get this before we actually get a explanation in the manga, so I know where everyone's headspace is at. If you guys think it's messed up, if you guys think it's completely 100% legit. And of course I am talking about the newest villain in the Dragon Ball Super manga. I dropped this tweet a few hours ago and it stands true then as it is now. The Dragon Ball Super villains in the manga keep getting better and better and more diabolical, and of course I am talking about Monaito, the caregiver to Granola. Now you may be a little confused if you have not watched the spoilers. Monaito, he is basically like Granola's grandpa. Granola takes care of him, Granola watches out for him, Granola has his back, and Monaito has his back in return. Monaito's the one that told him don't go for revenge. Monaito's the one that told him don't use the Dragon Balls. Monaito's the one that told him to continue on with his life and basically forget about vengeance and vendetta, stop working with the heaters, all that stuff. Monaito seemingly has been a source of positivity and good in Granola's life, but in the new spoilers we find out that there is a much more sinister side to Monaito, and this sinister side isn't something that even seems it is intentionally sinister, but because of Monaito's demeanor, because of Monaito's actions and inaction, it is nefarious. It is evil what he has done, and I wanted to get your perspective on it because of the fact that I know the Dragon Ball Super manga will have some sort of explanation from Monaito and the conversation that he's going to have with Granola as to why he held back all this information from him, and I want to see what your thoughts are before that conversation actually comes out. So in the latest leaks for the Dragon Ball Super manga, we get the entire story of the BARDOCK saga when it comes to Granola's arc. We get to see how he was a hero to Granola, Monaito, and Granola's mother. One of the Ceruleans destroyed their own moon because they realized that that was what the Uzaru were using for their immense power, and once the moon was destroyed, the Uzaru turned back into Saiyans, and that's exactly what happened to Bardock. He turned back into a Saiyan. He finds Granola's mom and sees her holding Granola trying to defend him, and he gets a flashback to right before he left on this campaign with Gine, and how he just met Goku or Kakarot for the first time, and he has these fatherly feelings that he never seemed to have with Raditz. So he decides to save Granola and his mother, and he does so by taking them out in the country to someone's house that he felt was a very weak power level, but something that wasn't part of the Cerulean culture, and that is of course Monaito. Monaito takes in Granola and Granola's mom and Bardock, and even asks Bardock why a Saiyan would help when they've come to destroy this entire civilization, and Bardock says he did it on a whim, and Bardock goes as far as pretending that he was going to execute Granola's mom, Granola, and Monaito in front of the heaters to save them, and then the heaters end up shooting Granola's mom, and at that point Bardock's rage and his thirst for vengeance for this shooting was so fast, and it was such a huge indicator that it was going to happen, that he actually attacks the heaters, and this leads to Gas making a force field that ends up protecting the heaters, making a smoke screen so Bardock can leave and take everyone with him. So Bardock is the real hero here, and the heaters were the ones that actually shot Granola's mom and killed her. So how does that factor into Monaito? Monaito saw the whole thing didn't go down. Monaito had all the facts. He knew everything that had happened. He saw that Bardock, a Saiyan, saved Granola. He saw that the Heaters shot Granola's mom, and he saw that Bardock saved the rest of them, took them away. And we're gonna find out in the next chapter how that confrontation went between Bardock and Gas, because Gas is charged with finding and destroying all of them, including Bardock. So Monaito knows all this information, and he doesn't tell Granola. For decades, he doesn't tell Granola anything, up until the point where Granola almost kills himself to kill another Saiyan who is completely innocent in the death of his own mother. So why does Monaito hold back? That is the question that I have for you guys. I really want to hear your answers in the comments below. I'll be down there debating with you guys, because to me, I think that Monaito's inaction was mainly due to the fact because he is a pacifist Namekian. He is an old pacifist Namekian that really doesn't want to have any confrontation and doesn't want to tell Granola any of this stuff, because he holds it back knowing that Granola will seek out vengeance against the Heaters, and the Heaters are far stronger than Granola at that point. So this would probably lead to Granola's death, and maybe that's why Monaito is holding back this information. But that doesn't excuse Monaito for not telling Granola that a Saiyan was the one that saved him. Monaito knows that Granola has a vendetta against the Frieza Force and the Saiyans for attacking his homeworld. He could have told them, like, there's good on both sides, and one of the Saiyans actually saved us and didn't destroy us, and so that could have literally dulled the edge for Granola. And when he met Goku and Vegeta at that point, he could have been a lot friendlier with them, thinking that, oh, maybe not every Saiyan is under Frieza's thumb. That could have been a possibility, but we don't get that because Monaito is the villain. At least he seems very villainous in this arc. He doesn't really tell Granola anything, leading to the confrontations that we've seen. It sets everything up. I know there will be an explanation in the new chapter. I just don't think that it'll be sufficient enough for my liking, but maybe you guys, it'll be sufficient for you. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. To me, I think Monaito is 100% guilty for not telling, even if he was trying to do it for the best interest for Granola when it came to the Heaters and not telling them. Even though he knew that Granola was working with the Heaters, he didn't tell them that they were the ones that killed your mother because he doesn't want Granola to die at the hands of Gas. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that is a situation. Okay, granted, but not telling him that a Saiyan saved him, that could have been 100% told to Granola, and we wouldn't been in the same situation that we are now. And possibly Granola could have told Goku and Vegeta about Bardock, and they could have had a huge conversation about Bardock, which I think at this point now, we're not going to get much with Goku really wanting to know more about his own father. Although, hopefully I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what you guys think. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.